Hello to everybody, myself Anugya, and today we will be making a project that is LED sequential control with the help of Arduino coding on IDE. In this project we will see that with the help of the Arduino coding IDE, we will see that the LED will be blinking in a series like we use at festivals like Diwali in our homes. So with the help of this project, you can also make a series in your and light your house with it. Now let's see what will be the materials required for it. Now we will mainly require five things for it. The first one is the male to male jumper cables. Now it will be according to the number will be according to the pins we used in it. Now the second will be the Arduino. The third will be the USB, which will connect the Arduino to the PC or the laptop you are using. The fourth material would be the LED pins, and you can use as many pins you want to use. Now there is no obligation if you want only number of it. The fifth and the main component will be the breadboard. Now it's also known as the connector board, and using it will be we will connect our connections will be based on it. So now we will see what will be the code we will be using now. Beginning to the code part, we will make the connections first. Now we will first connect this male to male jumper cable to the ground. Now this ground in the power section of the Arduino, and one pin to the power section of ground, and the second pin will go into the column of negative part. Now the remaining jumper cables would be according to the LED pins are connected. Now I want to make this point clear that this LED has two signals. Now the longer one is the positive and the shorter one is the negative. Now the shorter one will go in the negative column part, and the longer one will go into the row you want to connect your jumper cable. And you have to make sure that the shorter one goes into the negative and the longer one goes into the horizontal row. After this LED pin is done, now we have to connect the jumper cables. Now the LED you have as this is the LED one, so you can select any digital pin for it. So I am selecting 10 for it, and I am keeping the consecutive numbers for it. Now the digital pin should be in the same row the LED pin is there. Make sure that the LED pin row and the digital pin row and the cables row is the same. After this all connection is done, now you have to just connect your USB to the Arduino and your PC and the laptop. Now we will see what's the code of it. Now you can see the code. Firstly, I have mentioned before the void setup section the end function, and that is signifying the which LED is in which digital pin. After that, in the void setup section, I've used the pin mode function that is telling us that the our digital pin and the LED is like receiving an input or displaying an output. So our digital pin is displaying an output, which is blink. All the LEDs are showing the light. Now, in the void loop section, we have used the digital write and the delay function. The digital write will signify that the LED is turn on like on the high or on the low, and the delay function will signify that for which interval, and in the mid time it would be off and on. So this was the code, that high and low. Now we will first verify it. Now it's verified. Now we will upload the code. Now it's totally uploaded. Now as you can see, the LEDs are continuously blinking and off and on in a series. Now this was the our project LED sequential LED sequential controller with Arduino. Thank you.